morning, Kennedy Dragons. We are glad that you are here again today. Today is Wednesday. It is April 27th, 2022. Only 4 more Wednesdays left in the entire school year. Today is the 157th day of school. Only 29 more days left. My name is Mr. Butcher. It's my job to keep you guys safe so you can show us how excellent you can be. Hopefully you've left your average at home or on the bus and you are ready. Ready means being in the right place at the right time with the right stuff to have a respectful means treating others the way you want to be treated, and responsible day. Responsible is doing your job with a smile on your face and giving perfect effort. Speaking of responsibilities, the very first responsibility we have each day is to show respect for the rights that we have in this country and at this school. We do this by daily saying the Pledge of Allegiance, doing our school pledge, as well as our moment of silence. To show respect, we stop what we're doing, we stand up tall, we put our hand over our hearts like this, we say the pledge loudly, clearly, and with pride. If you guys would please stand for the pledge and remain standing for the Kennedy School Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Kennedy School Pledge. I pledge myself as a Kennedy Dragon to be ready for the day ahead of me. I'll be respectful of myself, my teachers, and all others I meet throughout the day. I promise to be responsible for myself, my actions, and my learning. I'll work my hardest to be the best dragon I can be. Let's take this moment to reflect quietly on our day, our activities, and what we hope to accomplish. Another responsibility that we have each and every day is to try to keep each other safe by slowing down the spread of germs. We do this by frequently washing our hands. When we wash our hands, we want to use soap and water. If we do not have access to a sink to get soap and water, an alcohol-based hand sanitizer will be sufficient, but washing your hands with soap and water is much more effective. When we wash our hands, we want to make sure we get all parts of our hands. The palms of our hands, the backs of our hands, our fingertips, and in between our fingers, our wrists, and our thumbs. When we wash our hands, we want to be doing it for at least 20 seconds. Let's do model what good hand washing looks like now. Get the palms. Get the back of your hands. Get the back of your other hand. Get in between your fingers. Get your fingertips. Get your other set of fingertips. Get your thumb. Get your other thumb. Get your wrist. Get your other wrist. And now your hand should be nice and clean. Now that we've done our moment of silence, our pledges, and model what hand washing looks like, let's go ahead and get started with our birthdays. Quite a few birthdays today. Happy birthday to Samaya Sanders, who's 11, Bentley Knighton, who's 11, Brennan Stinson, who's 10, Colton Thompson, who's 9, and Lububa Blackwell, who is 7. We'll make sure you guys get your birthday ribbon. All right, for lunch today, Wednesday, curveball from Miss Rhonda. Pizza on a Wednesday. Sweet yellow corn, fresh cucumbers and tomatoes, and diced pears. So go ahead and make your lunch choice now. All right, as we continue Autism Acceptance Week, today is What's Your Passion Wednesday. One characteristic of people who have autism is that they become hyper-focused on passions or topics of interest. So, what are you passionate about? So today, you should have been dressed with something that you love. I like the color purple, but I love baseball, and I don't know if you can see this, I love Converse shoes, so I wore that today because I'm passionate and I love those things. So, what are you passionate about? Share with someone in your class. Today's morning message is on respect. Table manners. That's right. How you act when you're eating. Wow, this is a good one. Pay attention because you all need to hear it. Have you ever sat down to a meal with someone and she chewed with her mouth open? and you could hear the smacky, squishy noises, and you could see the chewed up food. It's pretty gross, isn't it? That's why table manners are important. That's right, I said it. Table manners. How you act when you're eating lunch. When we have good table manners, we are respectful to others at the table and to others surrounding us. Good table manners say that you are a considerate person. You will come to the table on time. You won't be selfish and eat more than your fair share. And you won't act goofy and play with food someone's worked hard to cook for you. Today and every day, be the best that you can be. Be a respectful person and pay attention to your table manners. That's right. How you act in the cafeteria or how you act at the table when you're eating at home. With something to think about on Mr. Butcher today, your masterpiece or not, remember the choice is yours. And that's so true. I know it's hard because the cafeteria is a big place and the seats are not as, they're a little bit freeing of how you can sit. But our table manners, how we act when we're in the cafeteria, we really need to work on it. We don't need to shout. We don't need to play with our food. We don't need to eat with our mouth open. We need to be respectful of others while we're in there and respectful of the people who spent the time to cook the meals for you. Okay. That is all we have for announcements, so please help me.
Me and your teachers keep you safe. That is our job.
And your job is to help us keep you safe.
And you can help us by being a ready, respectful, and responsible student who is focused on graduating in the year.
Because when you are a ready, respectful, and responsible student focused on graduation, you are fully committed to student success. I love you very much. Have a great day. We are entering the last week of April, and April, of course, is National Poetry Month. And each week of the month, we've been giving you a different type of poem. And today, or this week's poetry type, is a limerick. And a limerick is a 5-line poem. Usually, it's pretty funny, and it has a definite rhyming pattern. It has an A-A-B-B-A rhyming pattern, which means the first line, the second line, and the fifth line rhyme, and the third and the fourth line rhyme with a different rhyme. So here's some examples of limericks. Melissa once studied ballet and liked to show off her palais, which got some attention, for she failed to mention she quit the class after one day. Tim wore rubber bands on his wrist for each item on his to-do list, but the more he forgot, the bigger it got. So now it's a big rubber fist.